What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Copart for another Copart walk around. First one on my list today is a big old Chevy. She's got her gangster lean going on right now, guys, so just ignore that side. It's a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500. It's got the fender flares, man. It's got the fuel wheels. It's got the big old tires, the Firestone Destination all-terrain. Yeah, she's, you know, she's kind of a big truck. Not really, though. She's got a lot of damage. You got damage all over here. Damage to the rocker right here. These big old fender flares. These, what size are these? What, 22s? I don't know. Let's take a look. Firestone Destination AT2s. Hell, if I could find the size, that would be great. I'm just not seeing them. It's on there somewhere. I'm just blind as a bat. That's okay. We'll continue walking around it anyway. Midwest Streetcars 405. From Liberal, Kansas. It's crazy. I actually know where Liberal, Kansas is. Not many people do. Just north of the Oklahoma Panhandle. Yeah. Okay, so it's not a bad looking truck, but like I said, there's a lot of damage all over. Look at that. Makes you wonder, like, what happened to it? What did it slide into or over? Maybe it drove over something. I don't know. Of course, it's going to have the 5.3. Another big old dent right there. And then you get up here, and this is just, it's pretty gnarly right here, guys. This is pretty gnarly. This side took the worst of the hit right here. Okay. Let's see if we can take a look down there and see. Yeah, there's what used to be a control arm. Oddly enough, the brake line is still attached. It should still have brakes. The axle has been completely ripped out of the differential and is now wedged up against the inside there. She's rough. She's rough. I figured we'd take a look at it anyway. I didn't know how bad it was. You never do till you come out here and take a look at them. Pretensioner's not blown, though. I don't see any blown bags. Oh, wow. Says it's a start, but not a drive. I wonder why it doesn't move. I'll bet it goes into gear, though. I bet it does. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, dead as a doornail, of course. You think the hood will open on it? I don't even know where the dadgum hood release is. There it is. Looks like the hood is already open. Yeah, I bet she still goes in gear. This may be a little too much truck for what most people be wanting for. I guess you could probably fix it. But for me, this would be a great parts car, man. Relatively low miles. A nice little 5.3 under the hood. Four-wheel drives. I mean, I probably wouldn't use the four-wheel drive, but if I was going to do a project car, if I wanted to swap a 5.3 into something, yeah, I mean, this would be the motor right here. I'm sure it is a 5.3. Let me just double check. Blah, 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 blah. 5.3. Yeah, okay. Should we make an attempt to fire it up? If I can get this off. So difficult to get to. Come on, there we go. All right, yeah, let's throw a jump on it and let's see what she does. Well, she's dinging. That's something. Ugh. Let's try not to have this truck fall on us while we're doing this. Yeah? Oh, she came right back to life, didn't she? For some reason, we got an ABS light. And a traction control light. I don't know what that would be on for. Yet the brakes work. The brakes are working. Unbelievable. Make sure this is in two-wheel drive. Hopefully that works. Four-wheel drive shift is in progress. Did it shift? I don't know if it did or not. I'm thinking we're in two-wheel drive now. Yeah? Yeah? We're in two-wheel drive. Now, I'm not going to put it into drive or park because I am afraid that we may have some damage under there that could cause an axle to be spinning or a drive shaft to be spinning. It's really hard to tell for sure. I'm pretty sure I felt it engage into reverse, almost certain of it, but I don't want to take the chance and throw it into another gear while the transmission may still be spinning in a different direction. I'm not trying to damage anything, guys, so better safe than sorry. But anyway, there it is, a 2014 Silverado. Could it be fixed? Yeah, probably. Is it worth fixing? I don't know, guys. You tell me. I mean, obviously the front is all, I mean, everything up here is tore up. Fender and everything. Yeah, even the inside here, it's all tore up in here, guys. Then you got massive suspension damage, and there's no telling if there's been any damage to the front differential either. It's just hard to tell. For me, this would be a no-go for sure. Look at this. The fender went into the pillar. I mean, this thing's in just bad shape, guys. Now, as a parts car, like I said, I think it would be great for that. But for me, this isn't one I would look at even thinking about fixing. Moving on to the next one. All right. The thumbnail. How about a 2011 BMW X6 xDrive 5? Oh, yeah. We're looking at this. In fact, doesn't Sam Crack need these wheels? Sam, if you're watching this video, did you need these wheels? Maybe you need the whole thing, man. And, you know, it is hail damaged, but it could be a great parts car. 131,288 miles. Windshield is destroyed. Honestly, the body is trash, guys. It still has its sunroof, but there's not a panel on this car that isn't damaged. However, it's got some very nice wheels and tires, and it's supposed to run and drive. Now, I watched Sam's video. I did. And there are a lot of modules. Come on, open up. Listen to me now. Oh, boy. So it sucks that this hasn't been covered, because that means everything back here has been flooded. We've had some horrible storms. We've had snow. And this thing has just been open to the elements. You can clearly see in here how nasty it is. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yep. If you watched Sam Crack's series on his is an M Sport, though, so I think his is a tad bit more fancy than this one. But regardless, it still sucks that that back end is flooded like that. The tires are not great. At least this one isn't. This is a Pirelli, and that tire is in pretty bad shape. This is a Continental. It's got pretty good tread on it. It's pretty decent. Let's see what we got the rest of the way around here. Mismatched tires, of course. Of course, a Sport Max GT Dunlop. And what do we got up here? We've got a Nexen Rodian GT with good tread. So you got a bunch of mismatched tires, hail damage, and now water damage to the interior of the car. How much do you think this is worth? Like, it's got power. Supposedly it runs. And, I mean, I don't know much about these things, but isn't this a bi-turbo 5.0 V8? I could be wrong. I don't know, guys. All right, it's, you know, it's an old school BMW. It's still very luxurious and nice. I mean, the interior is a little dated, though. I mean, a big old stick here and this clunky old iDrive system. Yeah, not the best, but for what it is, oh boy, she had some problems. We got a brake light on, service 4x4, ABS, park, traction, check engine. Oh yeah, this is exactly the kind of BMW you want to buy. Dynamic performance control failed. I don't know what the rest of that means. Estabilidad de marca al something. Limited. Power limited? I don't know. Steering limited? Limited steering is what I think that's trying to say. 4x4 apparently doesn't work. That's fine. And then Nivel de activate motor? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Change the oil. I'm going to guess it means we got to change the oil. Can we turn this off real quick? God, I had one of these. I did. I had one of these. Well, okay. Okay, I didn't quite have one of these, but I did have an X5. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Is this a sign? Everybody says I'm so money hungry. Is this a sign? There's money in the door. Literally, money in the door. You buy this vehicle, you already get $1 back. Now, just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and roll the window down. I'm terrified of these things locking themselves. Okay, power steering honestly feels good. I don't feel anything wrong with it. Sam, I'll drive this down to you, man. You need parts, let me know. We got a whole parts car right here. I'll be honest with you guys, aside from the hail damage, this is a good looking BMW. Those wheels are sick. This side looks good. Hood needs replaced. This side is just, it's awful. It's awful, honestly. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I wonder if it could be saved. Oh, wow. That doesn't look healthy, guys. Wow, that's 130,000 miles. I'm gonna just guess that somebody did not maintain this. This is not a well-maintained example. This was probably, I'm gonna guess this is like a buy here, pay here type deal. You know, this thing was probably been on its last legs for, I don't know, 5 years now. And it's probably just been passed around auction to auction, repo after repo, because obviously whoever owned it did not take proper care of it. You could tell that immediately by the mismatched tires, like immediately. Now the warning lights on the dash, that's just a BMW thing, guys. If you've never owned one, you just got to accept that. It's just a BMW thing. You just got to live with it. Now the question is if you got her out on the road, would she still have all of her power? Would she be like a... Oh, I don't know. She sounds like she could still get it. Is that low oil? Well, it's not red. Okay, it's 1 liter short, which I believe is just slightly less than a quart low. So before everybody gets on there, I can't believe you left it running. Guys, if it had turned red, I would have absolutely shut it down, but it didn't turn red. All right, it's just yellow, along with all the other yellow lights on here saying that there are 1,000,001 problems. It is listed as a run and drive, so I guess let's go ahead and do that. Uh-oh, what does that say? Somebody, can you translate this to English? Because now the engine is red. I don't know what that means. Oh, wait, 1 liter day motor? I don't know. Oil minimal? Oil low? I don't know. I don't have a red light on the dash, so as I said, I'm not sweating it. Okay, she goes forward, she goes backwards, she goes into park. She sounds mean as hell, guys. She does. I like this. I do. We're gonna go ahead and shut it off. Aside from this windshield, you could drive this home. Now, how much that back window is gonna cost and this windshield, well, I couldn't tell you, but something tells me if you just wanted to buy it and put a windshield and a back window on it, man, you're probably looking at, I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think, $2,500? $3,000? That windshield might have to be calibrated. There's probably cameras and sensors there that need to be calibrated. On top of that, it needs a full set of tires, and obviously, it's going to need a ton of maintenance. This thing would be mechanically totaled without the hail damage. And that's why I'm going to go ahead and bid on it, because why not? $2,100? It's worth the risk, right? Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's bid 35. Let's just see what happens. $3,500. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're outbid already. I mean, this thing has an estimated retail value of $17,000. So, I mean, realistically, with the way car prices are going right now, you could expect it to go for 8, 7. I don't know. I'll give it another shot. I'm not going to go much more, though, guys. This thing is honestly in horrible condition. Let's do 43. And we're winning at 3550. 3550, we are currently winning a twin-turbo 5-liter V8 BMW X6. Last on my list, a 2013 Hyundai Veloster, or a Velociraptor. It's got how many miles? 131,000. Obviously, we got some undercarriage damage there. It's listed as a non-run. You guys know I love non-runners. I love non-runners because sometimes if you come out and check them out, you find out they actually run. Now, this is a turbo. It's got decent looking tires. The body looks decent. So what's wrong with it? Other than it obviously ran over something and caused most likely catastrophic damage to the undercarriage. Probably popped the oil pan. Can we get you guys down here? That's the question. Let me know if you see anything that looks out of the ordinary. Yep. I can't see down there at all, so I'm gonna have to rely on you guys. I guess the first step before we go too far is, you know, check. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Well, it's got an. You know what happened? You know what happened? The battery was so powerful. This interstate battery was so strong, it burnt down the engine. That's what happened. Battery was so damn strong, it shot so much juice through this thing, it burned it to a crisp. Wow. God, I wonder how bad it is. Obviously, we can't put power to this, although, oh man. Yeah. Yep. Boy, I've seen worse, but I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know about this one. Copart obviously had power to this. That's how they check the mileage. I can't believe the battery is still hooked up. Normally, when a fire department comes out or something, they'll cut the battery cables, but not on this one. Maybe the individual just put it out themselves. I noticed some fire extinguisher residue in there, so maybe, just maybe, the individual found a fire extinguisher and was able to put it out. We got some big old earrings. Do we have the books? Nope. We got a bunch of napkins. Do we have the key? We do have the key. All right, so that's nice. I think this one is salvageable, guys. It's going to take a little bit of work, but I think this one could be saved. What do you guys think? It's a risk. There's definitely no guarantees. It doesn't smell like smoke on the interior. It doesn't smell bad at all. It looks decent inside and out, guys. Just a little bit of fire damage. You could go and cut yourself a new wiring harness for the parts that are damaged and just splice them in. I know. Everybody's going to say that's not the right way to do it. That's awful. But I'm just saying, you could replace the front bumper. You could cut out the broken parts of the wiring harness, the damaged components, replace them with new ones, and maybe, just maybe, this thing would run and drive again. Either way, we're done. We're out of here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. I appreciate you watching the video. If you enjoyed the content, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button and let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. We do this twice a day, guys. 2 times a day, every day. We go through 3 of my pick of the cars that we have out here. Sometimes they're pretty cool, and sometimes they're kind of bland, but either way, I get out here and I do the best I can with the cars that we have available to us out here in Oklahoma City. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you haven't already. Drop those comments down below. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.